Do you feel like this was a coordinated attack to tear down Drake's character and standing in the music industry from a variety of different consortiums inside of?
I feel like Drake feels like this was a coerced attack on his character and his brand. This is $1 billion brand we're talking about. And that's the thing that a lot of people on multi-billion-dollar brand that we're talking about. That's a lot of thing that I think people on social media, everybody's reacting. This is not a lawsuit against Kendrick. And in fact, UMG suggested in their response that Drake sues Kendrick instead of them.
He's going to show.
They find a way to show you. They start with the defamation of character, right? It usually starts there. Yeah. And then sometimes you come up mysteriously. It was a boating accident. That's the boating accident is always, that's like that's plan B. The boating accident is plan B. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So if you feel like you don't have nothing in your closet that's nasty or that's weird or that's and then all of a sudden a record comes out where they're insinuating that some things that is like, come on, that's not. Oh, this is what this is. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can't take me to court with victims because there are no victims, right? So like I put it in the music, spread the message, turn relationships with other brands and companies low sour. Let them like, yo, listen, we got to stay away from you right now because, you got a little ketchup on your jacket right now. Like we don't really know what's going on.
So do you feel like this was a coordinated attack to tear down Drake's character and standing in the music industry from a variety of different consortiums inside of?
I feel like Drake feels like this was a coerced attack on his character and his brand. This is $1 billion brand we're talking about. And that's the thing that a lot of people on multi-billion-dollar brand that we're talking about. That's a lot of thing that I think people on social media, everybody's reacting. This is not a lawsuit against Kendrick. And in fact, UMG suggested in their response that Drake sues Kendrick instead of them.
That's crazy. So that's important.
So the fact that they suggested that he sues Kendrick already says that he's not suing Kendrick because they're suggesting he do it. And he's like, this has nothing to do with Kendrick. And this is the thing that people, I think that they're missing. This is not about Kendrick Lamar. If you think Kendrick won the battle, great. This is a war we're talking. We're on the brink of a war. This is a music business war that is about.
While Universal owns 20% now of Spotify, there's a lot of fuck shit that's going on that people are not.
It's a lot at stake. It's a lot at stake right now.
And that's the part that it's important to keep in mind. It's bigger than Nino Brown. People look at it like you said, like, oh, this is whack. When has a black man going against white power structure ever been? Wow. I'm exactly like, I'm saying, like Jay sued Bacardi and got $800 million, right?
Did he snitch on Bacardi?
Exactly.
he called the cops on Bacardi.
Nobody looks at Jay like, oh, that's a whack move, bro.
No, some people do. Some people do.
Yeah.
I didn't hear much of that.
You didn't hear much of it because it wasn't no battle. It wasn't no rapping involved. But some people was like, oh, he taking them to court. Oh, I thought, you don't go to court. I'm just like, bro, this is not the streets, man. And people don't, this is not, y'all want us to get away from the streets. Y'all want us to handle business accordingly. So when people get away from the streets and build brands and build businesses and are able to sit down and have these $1 billion conversations, then y'all throw in, oh, nah, he taking them to court. That's not hip hop. What are we talking about here? This is business. This has nothing to do with Kendrick and Drake battling each other.
But it's all about narrative. If I could spin it like, oh,
if I can defame your name, like you said,
and now you're a sore loser, and this is not hip hop. If social media, all they're gonna see is clickbait headlines, and it's like, oh shit.
But keep it consistent because all right, people feel like he lost to Pusha. It wasn't no lawsuit after that, right? Why is there a lawsuit now coming? Why is a petition coming now? Because he feels like there was something else. There was the business guy.